If you are a foreign entrepreneur, an innovator who is looking to apply for Canadian permanent residency under the Startup Visa program, the question is, how much money do you have to invest out of pocket to apply under the Startup Visa program? The answer is none. However, you may still have to show that you have sufficient funds to take care of your family while you're inside Canada. Welcome back. My name is Donovan Francis. I'm a Canadian immigration lawyer at GOOSELAW Immigration, where we help businesses with their employees' work permit applications and save them from all of the legal hassle associated with Canadian immigration applications. In this video, I want to talk about the Startup Visa program for international entrepreneurs and innovators who have an innovative business idea or an existing innovative business outside Canada that they want to bring to Canada so that they can get funding and support to scale that business while at the same time applying for Canadian permanent residency. All right. So one of the critical questions that we get asked by prospective startup visa applicants is how much money do they need to invest out of pocket in order to get things going? And the answer to that question is that really there's no obligation on the applicant to invest any money out of pocket. The idea here is that the investment is going to come from one of what is called a designated organization. Now, in order for you to successfully apply for permanent residency and or for a work permit under the Startup Visa program, you must first have entered into some kind of a partnership arrangement with a government-approved designated organization. Okay, so these designated organizations are either going to be a venture capital fund, an angel investor fund, or a business incubator, right? And these are all, again, government approved. Now, depending on which of these entities you're able to get support from, they will, depending on how much potential your business opportunity has, they will invest. If it's a venture capital fund, then the minimum investment required is going to be $200,000. And so the venture capital fund would be the ones investing that into the business. If it's not a venture capital fund, but it's an angel investor fund, then the minimum expectation, the minimum investment will be $75,000, and we're talking Canadian currency here, that this angel investor would be investing into the business. And of course, again, this doesn't come out of your pocket, but it comes from the investor. And obviously, if the investor is making an investment, then they would acquire some percentage ownership of the business as well. If the designated organization you are partnered with is actually a business incubator, then there wouldn't be any expectation that there be a minimum investment amount for an organization that is serving as a business incubator. Now, that said, it's important to bear in mind that you will nonetheless need to show that you have sufficient funds to offset, to take care of your living arrangements for yourself and any accompanying family members for at least your first 6 months or so inside Canada. So as part of your application, you will need to provide what's called proof of funds, meaning, you'll need to provide bank statements showing that you have liquid available funds to you in the amount. If you're coming alone, if you're the only person, you're not coming with any dependents, then you're going to be looking at just under $14,000. If there are two of you, then you're looking at just above $17,000, and it increases depending on how many family members you have. But the important thing is that proof of funds is one of the requirements. So in terms of how much money you need to have to invest into your business, if you are wanting to apply for a startup visa application, the answer to that is none. You do not need to have money out of pocket to invest in the business per se. That investment can come from either a venture capital fund or an angel investor fund, assuming you're able to get one of these funds to invest in your business. What you will have to be concerned about and be alert to is the fact that you still will need to show that you have sufficient proof of funds, sufficient funds to offset you and your family's living costs, living expenses while you are inside Canada, and you will need to provide proof of these funds as part of your permanent residency application. Okay, so I trust that that answers your question, and I hope you found value from this video. As always, remember to like our video so others may see more videos like this. Subscribe to our channel and check us out on go.gooselaw.com. Thanks, see you again.